go. Is it working? Are we working? Is it working? Good. I never know how to start these. I also don't know how to edit apparently because the title's still the same. 6. Done. First, hello to anyone that's jumping on, joining, and having a good old time. Yeah, we're good. Unfortunately, I'm still learning how Twitch works. I've lost 3 videos. My last 3 videos just disappeared. I knew there was something about, like, creating highlights to help save them. Makes no sense. Because I created a highlight for one that I think exists, but the video's gone. So, I can't make it make sense. But I think we're good. I think we're up. I just don't have... Maybe I want to do this. Hold on. What if I do that? There we go. That looks better. Stuff on my end, not stuff that you guys see. But yes, hello. Welcome back. Anyone that's jumping in live or anyone that's catching it after the fact, happy to have you here. This is just an hour and a half of time I set aside every week to help get creative, to help work on my work in progress, which is a short story that I've named Cabin Footprints. It is a suspense short following a man that buys a cabin and something happens. Gotta highlight this thing. So, first of all, my novel, Before the Shadows. I like it. It's awesome. I think it's good. I finally bought a mouse pad, and I'm done using like the crap. Hold on, there's a lag. Where is it? Is it good? Beautiful. Yeah, it's actually great quality. I love it. It's got my book on it. It works. But yeah, I'm very happy about that. Just a little something that I wanted to share. The small wins in life. If you can't appreciate the little things, you're never going to appreciate the big things for what they truly are. Take it for granted. But yeah, we're diving right back into it. Last time, forget where we were. I think we finally hit page 8 with actual content. Because that's page 6. There's only a small gap. I had this, 7, a little bit of this, that. Okay, so I just would have barely hit page 8. Barely still okay. Chuck the puppy. Okay. I think Word documents always highlight the last thing that you did in your document. It asks, do you want to pick up where you left off? Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that, so I can't remember where I left off. I know that we took a little jump, and I went somewhere else. I don't remember where I went. Oh. I know we worked on this section. I love this playlist, but I definitely need to find another one rather than kind of hearing the same music over and over, because I'm fairly confident this just loops every 40 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. And although it's a 12-hour playlist, it's 12 hours of the same songs. But I enjoy it very much. I believe the thing is linked directly underneath me with all the information. I hope that comes out clearly enough for you to see. Royalty-free music from the Relaxed Movement. It's good stuff. But anyone that's jumping in, let me know what you're working on. Any kind of projects. If you're walking the dog, painting a wall, whatever you're doing, just let me know. I'm curious. We've had a few people that were writing their own projects, which I thought was awesome. Felt comfortable with sharing. Greatly appreciate that. And we had a few people doing macrame. It's been nice. I appreciate meeting everyone that jumps into the streams. But I think, let me see, if I don't knock stuff over. Doesn't make a difference because we already took care of that. I've actually been able to delete one of my notes. Good. Small list. I just put a little break there. Sometimes I have to reword that. I know that. Today's tea is just labeled as an afternoon tea. Not a fan. Not a fan. And the majority of the teas that I've been drinking in the stream I got from a Christmas, yeah, like a 12 Days of Christmas package or something. And each flavor of tea I think had either 3 or 4 in it. So the ones I like, I get more to drink. The ones I don't, I have to stomach more. So that's going to be great. But I've had, I think, 4 out of 6 that were very good. Interaction with neighbor. Said I didn't like the way he said my. We're switching it to the, because it actually makes it sound better. Save as. Boom. Let's start at 3rd. Happy April, everyone. fuzzy on the lighting. I don't want to glare. Maybe I'll move the lamp over there. I don't know. Every stream I find one thing that I just want to change ever so slightly. And I think it's gotten a little bit better. Yeah. Dang it. See that forward. I mean, he just walked up and read something off someone's hand, so I'd say yeah. Similar to what? I think that's... I meant to reference that. Yeah, unspecified. Mailbox. Small red flag and mark the firm's position. It's reluctant to budge. Liquid container. Surface outpost of space. Select a scan any word information. Has to be something else there because that continuation doesn't make any sense. It feels broken. But he didn't have anything else. It was purely just the letters, but he places them inside the mailbox, but he never takes them back out. That's one of the things I was looking for. Gathered his mail from the mailbox, okay. Up to his neighbor. This is... Yeah, I wanted to figure out what I was going to do. It's Mr. Howe. Toward his neighbor. Mr. Howe. He gathered his mail and nodded toward his neighbor. Mr. Howe, however, pressed for some intentions, and that was just a placeholder to remember that I had that to change. So then this will be... No, not that one. No color. How then interjected. Derek should not be his name listed as a dialogue tag then. Addresses him as Derek. Addresses him. that's it. And then right there. Wait. Yeah. Then right there and there. Okay. Ah. My cats want in. But I say nay nay. I want to change that. Nah. That makes it a little bit clearer. That is just fine. Thank you. Yep. He wouldn't say the, he'd say his. Pickle. Stop it. don't think I need like a tag right here or here, because from here, you already know that Larry is the one talking. And it's clear by his tone that he doesn't have the information, so he's asking. The reader should know that it's him. Even before then, there's a clear break where Larry, Mr. Howe, Larry, Mr. Howe, Larry, Mr. Howe. There's a clear distinction between each one, and then it goes into Larry's thoughts. Remove that. Just to clarify, and then into that, addressing Mr. Diego. So clearly that is back to, I keep forgetting Derek. So that's Derek. Then you know that this is back to Larry and then Derek again. So there's no need for it in that sentence or that one because it's broken up on the lower, and then from the upper one, it's just a continuation. So I would hope people could figure that out, because there are moments when it kind of like, it tells you outright who's talking. So it should work. Let's see, we're back here, more or less. He's kind of ignoring him. And he already gathered the mail, so now he has nothing else outside. And I think from this point... Wait, was this one he just... Freaking postal worker. Two men occurred to him, like an acquaintance, late afternoon. So there's a break here, so often went through there. So here would be him having... Yes, this part would be him, would be Larry having a moment of just a break of work in the day, and then he gets the time to like speak with the mail person. It has been a long day. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Let's see, so he speaks with him, gets the mail, have a quick conversation, go about their business. He remembers that he never checked the mailbox, though the red flag was sticking up, goes back, checks it out, finds the letter, immediately opens the letter after sticking his mail inside the mailbox, reads it, Howe shows up, then Larry, not really looking to have a conversation, stepped towards his mailbox and picked up his mail. He has everything now with him. He was working, he's going back inside, calling it a day. We can assume he's got some kind of tools outside. I didn't mention that, but still works. I can add on to it later. From here, says night, done. So then this part segues into the next one. Larry waved off his neighbor, and don't remember if I mentioned it. goodness. Hopefully I'm going to sleep well. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I should just delete the whole thing there. Untapped each booth twice. You can firmly tap each booth twice on the following stair and surface of the porch as you went along. You don't need that part. I think it might be implied that he's just cleaning the dirt off his boots, but I don't think it's necessary to really put that in there. I don't know, I might come back to it and add more to it a little later. But for right now, I think it's clear enough. Again, I don't know if anyone can see that, just like on the top of the screen, includes paid promotion. Maybe it's just every time you begin this stream that comes up. But again, I have not a clue what they could be possibly talking about in terms of, oh hey, paid promotion. Every single stream. But yeah, I don't know why it does that. If I've done something to it, somewhere in the settings that pops up, I don't have a clue. If anybody has an answer, post it in the comments, or if you can after the fact, whatever. And the second I address the viewers, one viewer leaves. If I just ignore everyone, perhaps I'll get 100 viewers. Maybe that's how this works. Porches. Squire took a moment to test the edges of the porch's screen before turning to escape the growing cold of the mountain's air. I don't know, I might come back and fix that one, reword the whole sentence, but I think that's good. And that brings us back into this, so that comes back in. Here's the detail I could find as he made his way toward the kitchen. Okay, yeah. Left along. Yeah, I didn't mention that again. I feel like I use this often, but I almost, like, I can't find it. But I feel like that's just very common for me to put down. Was here and then I jumped. Yeah, then I jumped from there to the ending. But it was supposed to have a lot more sunlight, but clouds are just taking it over, so it seems to be getting a little darker, a little quicker than last week. Well, we'll see. Garbage, because I already used something similar to that. And then again, it's the segue into a much later part of the short story. That's a part that has to be added in. This is all just text to remind me of little cues. So what was this? Okay, then did that. Good. I changed something in my notes. Or I ignored something in my notes and changed something. Starts with him buying, conversation with the realtor, Mr. Holmes' neighbor, doesn't hear from them yet. Larry begins working at the cabin, finds a letter, meets Mr. Howe. Then he investigates, sounds of the screen door just happened. After several days of working on the cabin, that happened. Here he's returning. It's supposed to be a 6-day vacation, just something small to get him away from stuff. Take his mind off it, already had it planned, so I have to mention that in this beat. So from right here, I have to mention that. Mention the trip. He leaves. Before that, so he's checking it out, has his food, already tied that off. He heard the banging from the screen door. That was that, moves on. So from there, he's supposed to... He has another day of working on it. He has to be outside because he sees the children of the house playing outside and they come close to his property. That has to happen. And then in the night, he hears the door again. And that's when he finds the cabin footprints. So that's what I have to hit. So... He's working outside. Tacking new screen on. Two dots does that, but it doesn't make an M dash. So just the one pulls that over. Or maybe... Screen, children, ball comes over, he sees them. Makes a note of that so he remembers it. Mentions the trip's not yet. He didn't want to give it as first name to his neighbors, so why would he mention the trip to the neighbors? Doesn't make sense unless he takes them up. So we've established that he's working. Electricity works because he's got a freezer that works. So he's set. Digs in the freezer, it's chilled, pulls out the frozen lasagna, so we know electricity works. I could say that it burns out, and then he has to use his fireplace. Because of that, he has no way to cook his food, goes over to the house, just has a conversation. Brief interaction, moves on. Maybe slips and mentions the trip, but then I have to have an entire section. Well, it could be a smaller section, smaller chapter of him talking about that. Alright, cat is destroying my door, so Pickles joins the chat. Come on up. Come be viral. Come on. Yep, yep. Pickles. Her for the live stream. I love you. Now I need to change the title to say there's a cat. And then I get 50 million views. Okay, so is that part? Yes or no? I could also just make it something as simple as he has a phone call with the person that he's going on the trip with. An old friend. Camping trip. Hiking. He moves to this area. Hunting. Maybe it's not hunting season yet. Maybe he's a fisherman. I have to figure out what season. I already said it's close to autumn. It's getting cooler. So it's in autumn, it's close to winter. Near the back end. They're in the mountains, a little colder. He could still be fishing, I just don't know. Ow. I just don't know what he'd be fishing for. I still don't know the region he's in. He's in the mountains. I live near the Poconos. Everyone lives near the Poconos. But even then, drive through the mountains, they're not crazy large. I don't know, Pickle. What are you doing? Come here. Lay down. Lay down if you're gonna be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. Lay down. Lay down. Trip. Side note. Not doing that. I'm not having that scene. Okay. I love you. Bye. Hang out on the ground. Fur everywhere. He mentions that. Stop. No, no, no. Bad. Bad. No plastic. In for 10 seconds. He's working outside, comes back inside, mentions the trip. When? Works somewhere, comes back inside. Dang it. Same night. Here's noise. Lines. Footprints. Same night finds footprints. From there, he then makes the assumption. Go up. No, not me. Go on the bed. Shoot. After that. Nope, 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 nope. No, you had your time. Legends of Half Niza. What's up? Wildlife. Mention of the trip at this point. It's there. eventually brings it up. Brings up wildlife. Good. No. What? Oh, I forgot the end. That says no. That's when he brings up wildlife. I don't trust her because I don't see her. Says no, brings up wildlife. Night.
I am so sorry, Pickle. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
She'll never forgive me. So that's all but one note I have there. This is one reason I really do not like having notes on my phones, because I have the book, I have the phone, I have my binder, and then I have notes that I put in this. So it's like I have 3 to 4 different spots. Neighbors say no, moving on. Chesapeake Door, happens 2 nights in a row. Planned trip leaves. Returns. Strong winds. Sees the door.
Oi! Behave.
Okay, so sees screen door. He's working on that, sees the children playing, sees them come over onto his property, grabs the ball, run back over, don't even pay any mind to him. Same night, hears noise, find footprints. Moving on, questions the how. Following, well, in the morning. If there's any delinquents, any threats. Says no, brings up the wildlife. End of the conversation, moves on, goes back to doing whatever. So we'll say more work. And finds a new letter. That's another beat. I have to have 3 letters, I think, to tie the rest of it in. Finds prints on another night. Questions how, any family, his kids. Mentions footprints, suggests it was his kid going after a ball. When he mentions the time out, denies, becomes defensive. Moving on. Rests up. Followed by a mention of the trip. He leaves, returns, screen door swaying in the breeze. Door hinges. So he's already seen the footprints the second night, goes back out, and then there's that. Larry then hears that.
Where have you gone? Oh, I love you. What do you eat? Hey, 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 what do you eat? No, no. Stab it. Go. Go, 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 go. You're not eating string. No. No. Old Pickle.
Larry goes to Professors. to spell pursues. Not peruses. Okay.
No, where have you gone now? I don't trust you.
Never allow cats in your office when you're working. Alright, pursues. That's a no one. There it is. Yeah, about like 30-40 minutes, and it repeats. No, there's a different one, because it's not Buzz Aldrin or the other guy. Buzz Aldrin deserved more credit, let's be honest. A screwdriver impales into the ground. No one in sight. it is. He walks up and then... From there... I had to have him in this spot then, because I wrote the ending. No, I must have left the rest of that inside the phone. That's the last of the notes there. He returns, keeps the lights on, goes outside, throws a screwdriver, brushes with the shovel. Wait, did I write that? Grabs a shovel he left beside the door that evening. Appears to hit, goes outside. There's nobody there. Checks it, comes back. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's important. I'm gonna separate that. I don't know why I didn't do bullet points for that. Just to keep it clear. Goes inside, sees nothing. So then goes inside. No, that's not. No, wouldn't be the steps. generalized notes. I have more stuff listed for it, but I don't know. Just looking at it now, I'm not so sure I love the last bit here. I like when he contacts the realtor, because I like that he's taken an action forward instead of, because I don't want him to call the cops. I don't see him actually needing them, and I don't see him actually caring, just being like, okay, I'm done, I'm moving on, like, done with this place, I'll get a new one. Then, I don't know. Maybe just make it one night instead of the two. But there's no reason for him to contact the realtor and say, like, I'm done with this. New thing, banging returns, goes to confront. Flickering porch lights, grabs a screwdriver, threatens. Porch. Realizes. It's already inside. Slams door closed. Locks up, thinks he's imagining it. Is that what he's gonna think though? Like, just stops, move on. That works a little bit better than he says. Terror, very dumb. Backs up, Larry mentions the footprints. How the man died, a little bit more detail, Larry kept things in his car. How the man, we have a name for the character. Carmine. Screen door off, bulbs. Nice peacefully returned. Okay. No. No. I kept things in his car, ready to leave in a moment. Took the screen door off, changed the bulbs, night was peaceful. End. So, there's the outline. Done. And I am content with that. I didn't get as much as I wanted done today, but I think just getting the full outline onto the page, which is almost 2 pages there, definitely helps. That'll help me better focus next time. Again, I don't like having it in like 4 different spots, but I think this works a little bit better keeping a semblance of organization. So, 728 by 29, I think that is where I'm going to end her today. Only a minute left after all. So, yeah, that'll be that. And that's where we're ending it. So next session, I'll jump back in, immediately go to that, because technically this should continue right here after he wakes up, goes outside, works, kids, move on. So that will be where I pick up next time. Thank you everyone that tuned in. Thank you everyone that's watching it after the fact. I appreciate you. I hope you're able to get something done, work on your own thing, creative project, home improvement, just watching for entertainment, as if I'm that entertaining. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, take care, God bless, stay safe.